Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. Right away, we have a .be and we have Brussels. So, I think we're in Brussels. I don't know, where could we be? Now, today is a very somber day. Well, not really, but it could have been. Could have been a lot worse than it really is. Today, even though I'm dating the video, which is a terrible thing to do, is the day of Brexit. Now, I believe nothing's going to happen right away. I believe there's a transition period or something stupid like that. So we're not going to really feel the effects from it for a very long time. But I believe the last time Brexit happened, not like happened, this is exactly what we need right here, was when the economy slightly, little bit, dropped like 8,000 points. So very big in the terms of money. So we need to find Gretry, and Spock. We're gonna try and do our best to find these, but you guys all know how great I am at finding street signs. I found Grady. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well, we're off to a decent start. And Spock? Really? Like that? Like that. Alright, so that is this corner right here, facing this way. If we return to start, we have to go down the boulevard on Spock, in front of Quick Aspect. So we're like here. Like here. Not bad. In all honesty, I don't think this is a boulevard. Maybe I'm wrong here, but when I think of a boulevard, I think of like cars being able to drive and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be an interesting day. It's gonna be an interesting few months to see how Brexit definitely does affect the world. And hopefully the economy doesn't crash by a long shot. Now, it looks like you guys were off by just a little bit. We should have guessed a little bit further south. But I thought, based on where this building was, we were going to be in front of it, which is why we guessed where we did. But I believe this has 20 yards to be in the correct spot, because nothing's going to be perfect. Some of them are going to be off the road, but I believe there's a 20-yard or 20-meter buffer for that. Next one. Mexico. I see the flag right in front of me, right fucking away. Now, I forgot to mention, this is a map by Wolf Tracker, who I haven't heard from in a little bit, so I hope they're doing well. But you know what? It happens. People move on. I don't need any support. It's fine. It's gonna be one of those days with there's that looming feel over your head about like the Brexit thing, that like anything that goes wrong, you're just like, it's just that fucking day. Like the whole world's fucking crashing around me. Like, we're gonna be fine, guys. Everything's gonna work out. If Brexit was gonna destroy the world, well, you heard it here first then, right? Like, if it happens, it happens. There's nothing we can do about it now. Obviously, I don't even know. Boris Johnson, I think is his name, right? I don't know anything about him. Well, there's the Cuadro of Mexico. I think that's just Taxi of Mexico. I don't actually know what that would be. But we do have Del Distro Federal, so the federal district. I'm guessing that means we're outside of Mexico City, right? I don't know where the federal district is going to be. It's the state of Mexico versus Mexico City. We don't have anything that looks like a town. I don't think this is going to be Mexico City, to be honest. I feel like Mexico City is going to have a little bit more going to it. But back to the Brexit thing that I clearly can't pay attention to because I just can't. If Boris, I don't know when Boris Johnson's term is up. I don't. But if the people really didn't want to leave, then the second his term is up, oh wow, we got shitty images. I'm sure they'll just vote to rejoin the EU, right? Like, you're gonna punish the civilians for some people's stupid acts. I don't know. Maybe this is gonna be the best thing that ever happened to England. I don't know. I don't live in England. But we're struggling to find any good clues for which city we're at. Here's a bus, right? And we usually like buses. Buses are usually nice. We find the same thing, the Quito de Mexico. It's a government thing, so is there a town called Quito that is big enough that we can find at a distance in 30 seconds? Maybe not. Could it be a zone? Could Quito be like, no, it doesn't look good. Like what are those districts? Hidalgo, Puerto, State of Mexico, Morales, Pueblo, Colima. Yeah, it could be, but I'm not too good with other countries, guys. I'm not even good with the United States. What am I fucking talking about? But I can't find this anywhere. And it ends up being Mexico City, which is the greatest thing that ever fucking happened to us. But it ends up being a little bit further to our east. Now, if we would have been able to confirm we were in Mexico City, we could have, while I click stuff, well, we could have, in theory, been able to find street signs. Which, we all know how great I am with street signs. So, there is a telephone 217 area code. I'm not too familiar with that. It appears we are on the right-hand side of the road. A1, A2 with Saldana, Estefania. That seems pretty Spanish. So, I think we could be in Spain here. Because I think, isn't Estefania like Stephanie? Or it's something along that lines. Spain. If this is Spain, we do have EU plates. We do have the yellow on the sides. I know you guys talk about that all the time. But I don't remember what that is. It's in English as well. There's the .pt for Portugal, so it's not going to be Spain. And shop fitting working in the world. That's Carpintaria San Jose. Just because it's going to bite me in the ass, should we go with the Canaries? There is a Santa Cruz here, but there's not a San Jose, as far as I know. Fuck. I don't think it's worth it. I think we go with, like, Lisbon. It does feel like it's a rather large city. We're looking now for a bus or a taxi that's going to say Lisbon on it. The yellow might be the Portuguese thing that we really need to start learning a little bit better. There's another .pt. So it's going to be Portuguese. That's just what it's going to be. There's nothing we can do about it. We can go back to the sign before and try to get the names off of it. I think that's probably the best bet. I believe we went this way, and then this way, and then right here. So, A1, A2, and A5. Well, here's A5. Here's A2. Where's A1? I don't know. Interesting. Over by Porto? Here's A1. A4. So no A2 and no A5 here. So follow A1, which appears to be E1 as well. No, that's IP1. Oh, fuck. What about over here where we have our guess? No. So we gotta make a play here. We're going down to Lisbon. We're just gonna smack this fucker somewhere. I don't fucking know. The CP Grande, we could try to find Estefania, or Saldana, but we fucking suck. Not doing so great today. Here's A2, but here's the A5, and the A5 and the A2 is definitely more important. And it ends up being a little bit further southeast. Our struggle seems to be at finding confirmation we're somewhere. And I really don't know if taking the risk is worth it. Right? Like, we're going with Lisbon, but we're not guessing the middle of Lisbon. We're kind of guessing where it could be somewhere else. And that seems to be affecting us, as well as our lack of confidence in guessing where we're guessing. Well, there's an H1 Hummer. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up in Russia or any previous communist country, as we now know we're not, based on the language. But we can't get a website. We can get a telephone. That says Berlin. That would make sense. We're probably, yeah, we could be in Berlin. Famous, important places in Berlin. I don't know. Fuck. So, let's go Berlin. We don't know for sure that we're here, but this is the corner of a road, and hopefully we can find some street signs. Dresden is to our south, which it should be on 117. So here's Dresden. Can we find 117 leaving Berlin? It doesn't matter about where Dresden is. Here's 113. Here's 1. Here's 103. Here's 109. And then the airport is also going to be to our south. So where is the airport in Berlin? It does matter if we're in East or West Berlin, mainly because the Berlin Wall. So we need to see what's on this other sign. We also have Tiergarten, which I think I just saw. Yeah, it's going to be easier to see it if we just look over here. So Tiergarten on 1. Here's 1. So that means we're not on 1, but we're near 1. We could be literally right fucking here. So we need to find street signs. Mulkenmart and Spanderstrasse. We're fucked. Actually, Sponder Street's right here. So, can we find Mulkenmart? We just did. So we are literally right here. We're at this intersection right fucking here. Like, here. So if we return to start, we kind of head west. Are there going to be other street signs over here? Maybe not. So, this is the interesting part. This is where it divides, right? How did this intersection look? This intersection looks like a normal fucking four-way intersection, which could be, like, down a little bit, or it could be, we're kind of traveling, like, northeast. Does this turn? Could be this. Fuck. I am not good with compasses. I am not good with compasses, and we're out of time, so please. And it ends up, okay, so we were on 1. I didn't think we were actually going to end up being on 1. But we almost got a perfect score there. Almost, not quite. I should have paid attention. I thought we were going to have to be on the white ones. We didn't have to be. And you guys end up a little bit further south, but still, like, it's a really close fucking game. We also have the no bullshit. Alright, I like it. No website, but a weird phone number, and Sous Dijon. We could be in the Philippines. We are on the left-hand side of the road. French Cafe. It's .co.nz. So we're in New Zealand. Not quite where I thought we were going to end up, but let's just go with Wellington, because why the fuck not? We do have Mount Albert and Mount Eden Road. I don't know how well we can rely on that. Oh, man. What about the gaming lounge at Edinburgh Castle? That sounds like it's just a name and not something we should spend time looking for. Alright? Like, full disclosure. Don't think it's worth it. I need to find, like, an overhead sign pointing to, like, a highway or something. We have all these great street signs. Can I move? All over the place, which is great. We should be heading south to see if we can find water. Fuck. Wilson Park. It doesn't even... I don't see Wellington anywhere. I don't even know what Wellington really looks like. If we can go south far enough, we should hit water. But we're limited in the amount of time we're allowed to go. Right? And that doesn't look like water, although it could be my vision and not anything else. Actually, what did that say? Avondale, Mount Roskill, and Sadringham. But I see 4. So 4 is going to be on the top. That's the good news. It doesn't show it as red, which might be an issue. So 4 is over here, right? Do we recognize Sadringham while we're going through here? No. And that's got to be to our south. So we might be in Auckland instead. Fuck. Why does it have to be New Zealand that just does this to us? God damn it. That's the sign I've been looking for this entire time. Please have something on it. There's nothing on it. Fuck. It couldn't have been any better. This entire day went so fucking smooth. Yes, we're not walking away with a perfect score every time. Look at our fucking score. Right? Authorized vehicles, for rent, Goodwin. God damn it. I really hope it's not going to end up being Wellington. Because we were there. We were there, and we chose not to. What does the bus say? The bus doesn't give us fucking anything. Fuck you. AT. Fuck you. We had everything. Everything. The printcompany.co.nz. Well, we're out of time. So, there's the Bank of Baruda. And we actually end up with a better score. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We just guessed. We just fucking... Well, there's Mount Wellington and Mount Albert, so maybe we should have paid attention. But we didn't because, I don't know, we're terrible people. And we end up winning this. We end up fucking winning this. Are you kidding me? By like 28 points. Not great, right? It could have been a lot more of a spread. But we need to see how everyone did. And everyone hopefully did good too. Yeah, we got a few people playing today. That makes me feel real good. So Screenshot the World, really good game. James England, really not too far behind. KSJ, 59. And I'll even group Taurus in here. 24,000 points. That's really fucking good. 6 people getting 24,000 points, if not almost a perfect fucking score. We were 9 kilometers off. 5.6 miles. That's really fucking good. It looks like round 2, which I don't remember now. I think that was Mexico. Might have been Portugal. Seemed to give most of us a lot of trouble. 2.7, 12.4, 5.3, 108.6. Yeah, so it was Mexico. Mexico seemed to be the deciding factor of this game because we were 2.5 miles and Screenshot was 7.1. So, not bad. Sunwoo Kim comes in 7th at 20,600. Benedict Swanker, wow, I'm sorry. Benedict Swanker, close enough to get 20,000. And then Beer Lingo in 9th at 17.5. Not going with New Zealand, instead going with Australia. Going with the Yucatan instead of Mexico. And then not even going with Germany. That was interesting. I definitely think that was interesting. But not bad. Now, I can't have any more loads because there's no load button. But I think everyone did really well, and I think everyone should be proud of that. Can I get rid of that? What? No? Okay. Just gonna have dotted lines on the screen, guys, because that's how the world works sometimes. But not bad. I think everyone did really well. I'm really proud of my efforts, and I'm really proud of all your efforts. It was a really good game. A really good spread, too. Really good spread. But thank you all so much for being here. I really do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll be back again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. So until then, guys, have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.